Hello, Waukee Elementary students and families, and welcome to our special broadcast called We Are Family 50263. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. We have one student celebrating a birthday today, and that's Jaden P. Happy birthday. Today, as we continue to focus our leadership skills on Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, we know this means setting goals each day that make a difference. Waukee Elementary students, I'd like to challenge you to think about setting a goal for something that you could do each day for a whole week and track your progress. Some ideas might be making your bed every morning, reading for 20 minutes per day, or doing one random act of kindness for a family member each day. Now, we'll enjoy a read aloud from a Waukee Elementary staff member.
Hello! I am so happy to be able to share a book with you today. This book is called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Seema. This was one of the books at the book fair. I am sharing this book with permission from the publisher, Simon & Schuster. Not Quite Narwhal. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I were a better swimmer. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar, it looked like Kelp. Kelp swam toward land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. Eventually, he got the hang of it. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! Actually, we're unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow! They introduced him to unicorn delicacies like unicone, and they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly. So he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home, Kelp! Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, just maybe, he didn't have to choose. At the end pages, a rhino says to Kelp, I'm a unicorn. Kelp says,
Thank you. That was really great. And whether that was a new or familiar book for you, we know it's always great to share a story, and we know that readers are leaders. Now it's time for our school's mission statement. Please join me. Our leadership mission is to empower everyone to see greatness in themselves and others, learn through exploration, and lead by example. Be sure to love, explore, and lead at home each day as well. Thanks for joining us. We are family.